he goes in the other guy.
Well, yeah, isn't that how it works?
No.
All right.
I bet you I can get 2 people out of this audience that can fight better than you.
Prove it.
Out of this audience?
Prove it.
You two! You just got volunteered. I bet you these 2 can fight better than you.
All right.
Let's wing it.
Famous last words. Hey.
Hey, I guess I win. Hi, John. Great. Perhaps you should nice. Go off the stage.
Well, that seems simple enough.
Okay, we're going to start fighting in a minute. I suggest we go to a little more better atmosphere for teaching how to fight.
All right, where do we go?
Did you ever see the movie Musketeers where like Charlie Sheen?
I think so.
Okay, we're going to go to a bar.
I thought they called it a tavern.
Bar, tavern, saloon.
All right,
You
okay,
can do like this
over.
Okay. This way? No. This is convenient. Here.
Wow, magical doors. I like this. Oh, that would be nice. Well, this is definitely a nice place. What a nice company.
How do you do?
Hey, pretty good. You know, I got a couple of gold coins here that I can outdrink you.
Okay. 2 things you don't do to a family is don't do a drinking or eating out.
Why not? Thank you very much. Very well. Where's your coin? Should I credit him?
Yes.
Should I credit him the 2 coins?
They said yes.
Okay.
A voice.
How about we raise the stakes? I got a lot more. If I win, you buy me steak dinner. The coins. And I'll buy you another drink.
Are you ready?
My lady, why don't you say go? I'm ready.
1, 2.
Was that not go, or was that a... Hey, you cheated!
Chug, 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 chug.
You lose.
That was not fair. That was not fair. You cheated, and I'm not going to pay you.
Oh, sure.
Yep,
Skip out and thank someone for winning a check.
exactly. Because you cheated. She didn't say go, and you started.
Well, if that's the way you're going to be.
Yeah. Well, that's not nice.
Harder, harder.
Oh, now you're in for it.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, now you hit him.
Well,
You got him on the ropes. Get him, get him.
you want my points from me? I got to take care of this guy.
Ready?
Who's paying for damages?
Gary, get put your show on.
Well, as soon as he gets back up.
You're doing good. Walk it off, babe. Walk it off. Why not? No, I'm not quite ready. Let me get ready. That's not a fair thing. We are. I'm going to show him. I can fight. You can't flirt what makes you think you can fight. Well, I can fight better than I can flirt. I'm going to prove it. Old words. Yeah, so it's a short step. Aha! That's it. Aha! I told you I can fight. But like it's in my, I do not wish to fight you. He cheated. He hit me in the gut when I was not prepared. I don't want to fight you, man, but I will defend myself.
Dare you?
Well, if I'm going to have to fight you, then I'm going to win. But I'm not going to hit a blade. That's not right.
All right. That is it.
Whoa, my lady. I might need those later.
Get back here.
Okay. This is not fair. Seems fair to me. And you have only swords. And a buckler. Does this seem fair to anybody else?
Yeah!
I think the eyes have it. Well, I have a better solution. There's a great company in Scotland. It's called Scottish Noble Dueling. Great, another noble dueling. Yeah. Here, hold this. This is what you do. You see, it's two guys. Sorry, my lady. I know you were to kill me, but I'll have to do this one. And what you do is everybody gets a buckler, and you pretend you're trying to move. You charge each other and stack bucklers, and the first one you get over the cane or passes out, whichever comes first.
I think you'd have been better off if she circumcised you.
Yeah, I think I got this one. I've been practicing this too.
That explains a lot of reflection, Adam.
All right. Okay, are you ready? You understand the rules?
You'll hold it over your groin and charge at each other full speed.
Yep.
This is going to hurt you more than it's ever going to hurt me.
Right.
It's on my board.
Are you ready?
Now we'll give it a shot.
No wonder the batsman.
I can see
Well, that's about it. I can go this way here a little while. Unfortunately, Marco's in 5. Hey, I can cut that. Everything you just seen up here, pretty much staged. Well, all staged. And,
Come on, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Up. You got him on the ropes. You got him on the ropes. Okay. You got it. Get up.
pretty much all the fights were all choreographed over the last year. On the exception of maybe some of the stuff that was choreographed
This morning?
this morning. With a lot of what we do throughout the year, we start about March. And we usually do about 6 or 8 Renaissance fairs a year throughout the Northwest. Combined with everybody up here on the stage, we've got about 30 years of combined experience. Some of us only for a year or two. Like Adam and Mary, we just both started doing swashbuckling this year. The rest of us started as we went along. Me, Kelly, and John started about 6 or 8 years ago. And it's gone down from there somehow.
Do you want to introduce each of
Yes, we'll introduce my crew and we'll go from there. Starting at the far end, this is Mary. She has, like I said, about a year, a year experience now. And we got Nan Kelly, she's got 2 years experience with her from doing Renaissance fairs, in a way. John Wright, who's got 8, I think?
Yes.
8 years of swashbuckling experience. Nan, who's got...
No.
Or Kelly.
There's 2 of you.
Kelly.
Sorry, fingers are so
That
loud.
would be the same.
My kind of world.
Above the chest.
But somebody give me a gift. How many years did you get? How many?
6.
6 years, and her about the same for myself. Adam, who started this year, has been going downhill from there. And we got Josh here, who normally plays our cast iron Scottish drunken cook. That's why all the implements.
How many years you got, Josh?
4 years. As you can see, we do some really crazy type of choreography. Everything from kitchen utensils you find while you're delivering things for work. The Scottish noble dueling was a rip-off of a fight that a couple of our friends did a couple years back. So literally, anything we can think of, we usually end up doing. Lightsaber fights.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. We had a lightsaber fight last year at a Renaissance fair. Yes, we got a shitload of grief for that one.
Broadsword versus dagger.
Yeah, broadsword versus dagger. Broadsword versus rapier.
Nailing limbs to.
Yeah, nailing. John here had his foot nailed to the grass.
It's a very interesting fight where you have a dagger, you can't move this foot, and you try to circles.
And the right tool for the right
Yes. Another fight that John did was a
Mason
Mason
shield.
shield versus an industrial wrench. About the same length as his twist. Which is around, what, almost 3 foot long. You have an open box wrench about that same size going against a standard mace and a full-size shield.
That was a lot of fun. Very heavy. I don't want to do it again.
Many weapons and that is. You got a question? No. Okay. If anybody has any questions, just let us know.
Smash the bail buttons. Show what they want.
Yes, I know. You probably don't do
They
it
want to
on
see
the
how we
boxes
smash
right outside your own home, it is a felony. You will go to jail for this if you do this to people's mailboxes. But since we own these and we're doing it just for this, we'll get away with it. Okay. Who's up first?
Sir?
Anybody want to
How
go?
about you?
That would work.
Oh, yes.
Hi.
Your buckler on and charge.
Yes, good night.
What?
No, because I'm big.
Who?
Okay.
No, they're right inside the dealer's room.
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
these things are great for two things. Denting armor and poking holes in them.
Virgo with them? Yes. Yes.
It's not for chopping wood, I don't recommend it. It's just great for denting armor and piercing armor.
We should have put the head in there.
Playing field dummy?
Yeah, you ever do any heavy fighting?
No, I do not do any heavy fighting myself. I working into a rapier, ready to fight. Being noticed brochet that was made by a local armorer here in Napa. And basically brochet, French hook. They sell boarding. It's supposed to protect your neck and your upper chest.
Joe. Joe, come on up.
Yes!
Yeah.
You want to Joe!
Fighting. Let's still run over there, don't you?
Are you going to rock us like a brigade?
Oh, please do.
Joe! Yes, if you need good armor, go to him.
Armor rock.
Everybody who wants to play tickle the mailboxes and kill. Ah, yes. We'll go with broadsword first. Broadsword, the original multi-tool. Great for stabbing, piercing, and all sorts of that shit.
First up, slash. That's a big hit.
Really?
Yeah, I had to notice. And here. And,
Sub notes, I do not recommend using rapier sticks. Last year, I took about 3.5 inches off of a rapier and tried the same thing.
Oh. And the special thing that most people don't use their swords for?
Hold on. Use it on the new one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If any of you saw Kingdom of Heaven, he mentioned you can use more than just the blade.
That whole
In the
thing
Tall
is-
Hopper School of Martial Arts, this was called the murder stroke.
It was fun, right?
Didn't pierce.
Oh, it's called Hopper.
Basically,
Pull that off with some hand.
I got sharp. Yeah, got sharp.
most of these are what are
Don't
called,
speed with a sharp.
most of these are considered are what are called practical weapons.
Well, no. It didn't need to be sharp to hew through a limb. There's enough mass behind it and enough force in an arc to cut through.
Just keep in mind, the strongest bone in the body, the femur or leg bone, will break at 80 pounds of pressure.
It would also have gauntlets, gloves, so you can hold the sword like this, or grab the sword, or block a sword with your hand.
You just can't slide the sword through your
You can't
hand.
block a slash with your hand.
Then your hand goes flying across the stage and you stay in place.
We also,
Looking at your blood and running down your skull.
as the last weapon of the broadsword, pommel, where you parry into their face. It's not happy.
Another thing that people don't realize is the buckler. This little handheld, sometimes made of wood, metal like or metal like this one. It too can be a weapon. Can you imagine being hit in the face with that?
Okay, need a piece of
Rapiers. Not so good on plate.
Chainmail protects you from getting slashed, but they will not keep you from getting pierced. This will literally go right through like a stiletto. It will go through the loops of chainmail. Parrying daggers and making gouges like this were notorious for going through the loops of chainmail. As more people wore them, yeah, depending on the tip. Some are a little more broader than that.
Triangular men gouge. It will go in and widen the limbs. Triangular holes don't heal as easily and bleed a lot more. Heavy.
Now, if anybody has anything else, I got another little surprise here. Huh?
Here's the axe.
Well, the axe didn't get it.
Oh, right.
Well, we're going to let Josh walk through this before I go on.
Yes, because so many people think that you cannot actually do stuff like this to damage people. But things like quarterstaff and anything less like this was extremely painful.
Safe!
Keep talking.
I'll show you a little bit of stage choreography today. And I was hoping to show you a little bit of actual stage combat, which I was kind of in a bind because I had a friend who was going to come down and help. Fortunately, Joe offered to help me out today. So I get a break in at the gorget he made for me and try to do a little rapier fighting if you're up to it. Cool, we got a spare mask for you. So let me get this on and we'll get you a mask set up. Yes, on a lighter note, there is a farce and then there is the proper way to do things. Proper way, wearing padded clothing. This is what you should do. This, me being a farce, this is not what you want to do. T-shirts and shorts do not make it. Huh? As in, a little work with it.
It's gonna be a soprano one of those.
As he mentioned, he was making sure I was completely armored in all the appropriate spots. For men and women, this is important for both sexes. For women, they do have breast armor to keep the twins nice and safe. Same for men as well.
Not the twins.
Well, tackle. Some of you wonder why the hell we got these masks that look like I know what you did from last summer. These will keep us from actually piercing each other's faces and eyes. Keep your head protected.
It's hard.
Well, what they do,
Sneeze in it.
what they do is they just take the point and they come up under it and then hit your nose.
Yes, if you nose with your foil,
And then you stick it through your friend.
Rapiers, not foils, different.
Foils are a lighter weapon, thinner blade.
oh, it's a wide blade.
These are Schwander blades with a flat tip. You notice there's a flat tip on both of these blades.
We don't actually run each other.
Groups like the SCA and whatnot will put what's called a bird hunt. It's what they put on arrows to chase birds out of trees. It's an extra safety precaution to keep you from piercing each other.
We're not playing safe.
So what's the difference between a rapier and a spray?
A rapier and a what?
A saber?
A saber would have a wider, thicker blade, like its twin cutlass.
And a rapier usually has a thinner, straighter blade. A saber and a cutlass are used for slashing. These are both slashing and piercing weapons.
Sabers usually have sharpness on one side.
Yeah, a saber will usually have a sharp side like Adam was saying on one side. Normally these have both sides sharp. Yeah, please. So, keeping in mind we got microphones a couple feet away this way. Yeah, I know, the lights don't exactly what they want. But actual live combat sparring is a little more dangerous, and I recommend getting someone who, oh, thank you very much for whoever did that. I can't see much of anything out there. But sparring is a little more dangerous, like I was saying. It's smart to actually spend the money and get the proper armor. If I didn't have this gorget, I probably wouldn't be doing this up here. If I didn't have the mask, there's no way in hell.
They're safe, but a throat shot with any blunt it can constrict your windpipe, and you're dead.
And basically, with it, if I came up and hit him, and it went through the bib of the mask, that metal's going to stop this blade. So if this one here, this is project your throat up to the... So, exactly. Speaking of which, there's another local gentleman with the same name as Joe who we sparred without masks, and I don't recommend it because I almost took out his eye on an attack. I hit him just under the eyebrow. So this is a dangerous hobby. Yeah, let me show a few different attacks and blocks. Some of those rapiers, like I was saying, are great for stabbing and cutting. So if I were to attack Joe, they're great for stabbing.
Come on, take off this nuts.
That's the one you did first? Okay, we're going to have to take this a little slow. These are also great for point work if you get pointing great. That was great if you have a secondary weapon. You do have a buckler and a dagger. Buckler? Hand me the other buckler, please. Since my dagger's a little on the dangerous side, we're going to go with some stuff. It helps
This is
How about we all choose meat and then we what can I say?
If you have a secondary weapon, otherwise you just sit there and kind of wrestle around. Yeah.
How do you win? Are you gonna die? Because I'll bet on him if you're gonna die. Did you die?
Yeah, that was a good guess at the time.
Oh, all die. Squish. I get money, right? Oh yeah.
One second.
So if there was
Who's betting on him? My friend, who's betting on him? Anybody from here?
Go Masters, go Masters. Come on, people. Hey, I might not pull this time. No promises. It's just an arm.
Huh?
It's just a flesh wound.
Flesh wound, keep going.
Ooh, who's gonna bet the head?
Oh no!
Yay! That's what I get the money for. He had. That's why I wore a red shirt.
I'm wearing that.
Or is that something about brown pants?
I saw the belly.
That was angry. Is one for kidney?
Spleen.
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 Why is it always
If you like it, be the pancreas.
Don't you have 2 spleens? You have 2 kidneys and 3 spleens. You don't know what he's gonna do. Hey, we want him to lose because he's got a prettier doublet. That means he's got more money.
Yes, it is.
Not that I'm a gypsy or anything.
They robbed me when I was on the ground. That's because you deserve it.
We robbed you when you were standing. I mean, because this money was mine to begin with, even though it looks like it is yours. Touchdown!
That's the roughly slow for this quick fight.
Wasn't that a fight?
All right. Yeah, like I said, I do not suggest fighting without proper equipment to employ. Well, sometimes depending on who you're fighting against. But yeah, roughly the same boxers, same not getting involved in fighting.
So you want me and Josh to show how we spend it in fight?
Yeah. Okay, the difference between like my fight and the fight between most of the other people up here is we've been doing it for weeks, months. These two scripted it for about 5 minutes this morning. And before we get to that, can we get an applause for Joe for helping me out and saving my ass?
All right. So I've known Josh since he started doing the fighting. So we've known each other 6 years. And I can't count. Yeah. So we've been fighting and messing around with rapiers and broadswords and everything. So we know how the other person fights, reacts, and what they'll do. As I was flying down here, and I knew I had to figure out something to do for a fight.
Considering you flew down here Saturday morning.
And what are his arms tired?
as the actual dialogue goes, hey Josh, do you remember that really cool thing Nick and I did in practice? Oh yeah, hey, let's do that.
Okay. The German noble dueling. That was done in all of 2 minutes.
But it was an idea we had from other
Yeah, we stole it from 2 other people. That's the difference. Good artists, they will plagiarize. Great artists, they steal.
And the really obnoxious extras get drop kicked into stuff like that.
Or from the table.
Oh yeah, you're gonna wander out on stage and tell jokes, and I'm like, ah!
Here, we'll help you.
Yeah, dance the knees. It doesn't work. We have faith.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job. Josh, Kelly, you want to talk about your fight?
All right.
This was not always a stick that we used for this fight.
Yes.
That was a drumstick.
In the original fight, we actually had a baguette that we dried out and lacquered several times so it wouldn't break. We actually got the idea of the baguette from another fight where 2 other fighters had lacquered baguettes, so when they hit each other, they cracked. However, the actual fight was more like this. Whack! Oh crap, it didn't break. That must have hurt. Whack! Yeah.
So what we did is we performed a minor surgery on the baguette and inserted a twig from the ground that fell out of the tree. Like, yeah, here we go. Here you go.
Yeah, but it lasted a little bit.
Lasted 2 fights?
Yeah, 2 fights.
2 fights.
We're good at improvisation. It probably would last longer if the cat party hadn't been so rough with it.
Yeah. But
On a lighter note, and kind of closing with these guys, and if you get to anybody who does any kind of stage combat, which is like us, or I'm sure each time this so good.
We do a lot of stage
Okay, and you can even ask them when you find some of them, and ask them, props, quality props, spend the time, spend the extra couple of bucks to make sure that we see props that will not only look good, but are safe. If we didn't have safe props, like glass back that we mentioned, yeah.
Safety with no edge, no sharpness in it. No
Swords
points.
that don't have edge. 6, make sure they're blunt, smooth,
And they're pretty sturdy. You don't want them to break in the middle because then it becomes a sharp object.
also not good. Another thing like what John's got here, the 2 levels, the axe and front hand, I would not recommend using that for stage combat. You know, everything well made, because it's not a forged weapon, because it's not one that's made to see if you're fighting, don't risk your safety.
Even then, axes aren't fun, but they are. I'll go into that after they've explained their time.
yes. So how we scripted our fight was, hey Kelly, what do you think would look cool? But first we compiled a list of things we wanted to do. Like what Kelly wanted to do was stick the rapier to the whiskey. Find it that way. And we had to figure out how to work that in, where to put it, that kind of stuff.
I would not recommend that only to somebody who was just starting because actually point control takes a lot of work.
Yeah. There were several times where I feared for my eyes during that. Yeah. Things that I wanted to do was be extremely good. As came our sweep with this miss. So hit the gut on the ground, try to stab her in the face.
I wanted to be acrobatic also, so that's why we had a lot of rules and following.
Yeah. But how our fight originates is we have to decide who's going first. I believe we actually flipped a coin for that one. Yeah, we flipped a coin. Or something. Yeah.
It doesn't matter really who throws the first punch
Tell me about it. I haven't won yet.
Yeah, there's some there are some slow buzzers we have had never won a fight and they like it that way.
Jump back. How long has he been in there? 7 years. Like 7 years without ever winning a fight.
But yeah, that's before you're at the movie, like, do a move and you say, okay, what are we going to do next? Oh crap, you're dead. You can't do that.
Yeah, back up. Okay, what if we did this?
How that works and we can still continue to fight. So you have to be careful not to throw any killing blows for Parker because we have to be back throughout the year.
Everything we do when we start choreographing is really, really slow. Slow motion slow. That way we can figure out before we get into it where all the and if you want to comedic edge at some places, you can do the fight which we've done. In fact, sometimes joking around makes the best fight.
Like the lightsaber fight.
Like the one where John broke away his nose.
Oh, that one.
Also, when we start, like sometimes we don't start off with the real weapons. We start off with like wooden swords.
Me and Adam choreographed or directed a bunch of high school students this last year. And because of budget constraints, age restrictions, and the school policy, no tolerance policy of real weapons, we went with a wooden bow. Sometimes we use a shinai, which is a bamboo sword. Yes, my question is up.
Anything for the safety of the actors performing the thing. Like the great big table, I don't know if anybody noticed, it's padded, I'm wearing padding. And what you don't see underneath my uniforms are actually have knee pads and all that. Just in case, because when he throws me, I don't know how I'm going to land on the table. The last time we did that, the table literally flipped up and landed on top of my face. So that part of it is not really choreographed, so we have to use as much technique as possible can to do things.
Props if something happens, not with an intended breakaway. If this were to break, if the sword or anything else were to break, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know where it's going. So we have to try to be as safe as we can.
Yeah. That's why when you see us, when one group is standing on front sword fighting, and the other is going to stay back, the one, they're not only watching it, keeping out of the way of their fight, but they are watching to make sure that nobody, little kid, runs up on the stage or area that is not something in their area they don't see.
And making sure we're doing what we're doing correctly.
Yes. So the people you just see standing around are doing something. They just look like they're not doing anything.
We'd like to look forward to this. That way, there's nothing bad. I started to go on for why we don't use axes,
Or even just the other weapons like sabers and cutlasses and
it has to do with weight. Right here. It's balanced closely held mechanically. Same with this is balanced up here, but you hold it back here. So you don't have a lot of stopping ability. You do stop pads with a non-sword all day. At me,
I thought that's where we were going with it.
I was gonna look for out there, but editing works.
Yes, in reality, if we aim for each other, we don't aim directly. We don't actually aim directly. Like, it looks like we're stepping to the side, we actually aim a little off to the side.
so it's going to be dead on. Move into
he aims, hold it. He aims above my head with his fist, where it just, he's shooting all of his energy out over me. Of course, I'll have a weapon and block it, where it looks like I have to defend
But
myself.
if you want to be there on time with a block, which happens, you still not any harm from adversary.
It's hard to do a piston cut with an axe because it just wants to keep going.
All that weight up top, you will not stop.
I've thought about ways that I could use axes, but it's still scary because you end up pecking up, and that means you're this close. I don't want to be that close.
Right
If I
here.
wanted to do that, I'd fight with that.
Right here is,
It's scary.
the closest right here is about here. You need to jump.
Yeah.
Good. Arm like this. Thank you, Jeff. This is as close as you want to be. Because if she gets any closer, I don't want to get tickled like that. That's just wrong. But that's about as close as we want to ever be in distance. If you get closer, it goes from a weapon to fisticuffs, you know, start punching, that kind of stuff.
Which might not be a bad idea to show a couple of those.
Exactly. When you
We
get down-
have a volunteer. We have two. Oh, damn.
Yes, like military, not military for nothing.
Love to return to Spain.
So you want me to punch you?
Oh, no. I got something else for you to do later. Yeah, that's there later.
Yeah.
Alright, so which one we want to do? What kind of punch do we want to do?
Start with a standard punch to, like, yeah, to like, try to hit him in the face.
Yes.
You know, he didn't hit her when he was a nap. He might have still nap.
What it is as I go by her, I don't actually hit her. I just go directly by her face and about where it is, slap on her chest. She slaps on me, so it makes a sound like it wasn't connected. You never, when you fight, you never lead in, because if you lead in, you break their nose. You didn't know. Oh! You never curve your punch because.
John does have a wonderful story about that.
Oh, God, the
Yes.
elbows.
Miss with my fist, miss with my thumb. Graze with my forearm.
Very good operative term. Spear and nose
No.
across his face.
It was maybe that far. Broke his nose.
Not mine.
Somebody else
Dusty nose.
And he did not know it was broken for 2 days. That he was playing with it and he put it back in.
That came from just doing the fight so often. It was, we had been doing it steady for,
A couple of years, wasn't it?
no, from like April until August. We'd do it at least once a week, if not more. And at that point, we'd become so familiar with the fight that it had built up to full speed, which it shouldn't have been at. And we were comfortable with the moves and with each other that we ended up getting this close doing our fight with process. And you can kind of gauge distance, but sometimes not enough.
So, what do you want to show next?
So, kick him in the kitty. I was going there. Another one of our crowd favorites, we refer to as the goop, which is not only a name, but a sound.
I don't like that.
Notice how I pointed my toes and did not aim that high. I aimed for like, oh, Josh, can I do it?
Oh, God, no.
Notice it is my first.
You're King Josh.
I figured. I don't trust myself to stay up. It's also the knee, too.
Yes, knee 25. Same at most weeks. Normally we don't perform on stage like this where everything's linear and to one side. We got people all around us in a 360-degree view.
Yeah, it's nice. Audience, like, wow, we can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
We'd have had more opportunity, man. We could have just said.
That was my first performance. After every single time we did the fight, as soon as we were out of the crowd side, I was like, oh my god, did I hit you? I hope I didn't hit you. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
You do not say, I didn't really hit you. No, you're going to be fine.
Typical movie.
Yes. Yeah.
Not anymore. Now I'm upgraded to falling off stages on big feet.
Oh, okay.
But when you lift somebody up, you're not going to want to hurt them or yourself. Make sure, you don't want. Oh, hush. Okay, so I threw him and actually body slammed him in the high
Body
school.
slammed me on the ground one time in practice.
And that's what we call pixel real.
It was real.
But yes, your victim, as they are, always has a chance to say no. If they say it's like anything else, they say no, you don't do it. But whenever you lift someone up, you want to make sure it's, not hurt it to get the other way around. You always go from the middle gut or the belt line and lift.
Yeah,
But make sure you don't kick your ball.
right here, we will squeal, smack you, and kick you in the groin, and we won't hit you over here.
And notice if she did, I'm in good range for
Or
it.
pour something. And
But yes, yeah. John, where did John go? You want to go to show throwing?
Yeah, we were rehearsing it. Yeah.
And after this, we'll probably go to some Q&A because we're starting to run out of time.
What? It was just the age.
Yes, this was actually a little dangerous, more so because we're on hardwood.
slide really well on this.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, you're a pox, so that's good.
Just remember, if you hear things like pop, snap, crunch, get back.
All right.
Well, since we're running a little short on time and we're almost out of time, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll try to answer those again. If you don't catch us here, we'll be out there again for a little while longer. So, does anybody have any questions?
Nobody, great. We're free.
All right. Well, in that case, if anybody has anything else they'd like to share?
Buy our t-shirts.
I need my t-shirt.
Oh, yes.
The t-shirts?
Yes.
My t-shirt.
Tonight we are having a Grand Bay offer. This is,
Buy our t-shirt.
yes, he's offering out for $500 for best offer. Please buy it. Grand Bay tonight for offers about 10, is it? 10 o'clock?
Yeah, about 10.
Up for grabs is a katana. It is a wall hanger, not a practical, but still very beautiful. Tickets are still available for the 3-piece set we have that's being raffled off at the closing ceremonies. And tickets booked for another event in 2 weeks. Sun Valley is having their own Renaissance Fair.
You'll see the three of us
We
perform.
are very willing to do on that. If you can make it, please do it. I really encourage you to just go to one fair.
It's their 4th year, so it should be good. They're actually having another group called the Seattle Knights that are really great. They do live jousting of horses and sword fighting, just like we do.
Well, we don't judge it very often.
Well, we get stick horses.
It depends on what state they're in. There's animal abuse laws that prevent them from doing jousting.
That is in Sun Valley, Idaho. It's about a 3-hour drive southeast from us, roughly, towards the Nevada border. And the Nevada is where the hell it is. And they've got like a Shakespearean festival we have here. A single group is putting it on down there. Actually, these are waiting for their government plan.
It got postponed until next month sometime, or it is going to get postponed until next year. They're not sure yet.
And we got tickets and all that stuff, so please go buy more tickets.
Yes, my tickets.
But we'll thank you very much.
Hey, I did not ask the girl ahead.